kitchen.
I kind of like that.
That's kind of neat, right?
Yeah, that came out organically.
Yeah, all right. All right, let's bring him on in.
Welcome Dobber of Dobber's Dogs. David, why don't you go take a seat?
Yeah, I'm gonna have a seat here.
Love that, right? Okay, so Dobber's Dogs, gourmet hot dogs.
Yep, I
You're
do gourmet
Dobber
hot dogs.
himself.
Hello, Dobber.
Dobber, yes.
So tell us about your business.
So I'm a small solo food truck. I do only gourmet hot dogs, sausages, made from scratch chili.
Yeah.
I saw a need in the food truck community for smaller, more affordable trucks than some of the ones that some of the bigger trucks you see at events, and that's what I specialize in.
Right
and
on.
what made you want to pursue that as an entrepreneur?
So I love to cook.
Yeah.
I really do. But I knew I couldn't go somewhere being a chef because it's too much of a fast-paced environment for me. Not something I could handle the daily stresses of.
No, I got you.
And a food truck is actually perfect for me. I can go out, I can see people, see wonderful people such as yourselves for a few minutes, be able to provide them food and not have to worry about it being, everybody going crazy at one time.
Come here, let's do some live TV action. Come here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, the mic. Wonderful.
Can you not hear me?
We can hear you, but we just
There you
want
go,
to
Mom.
make sure. Yeah, here, I'll move this way a little bit. Okay, so yeah, we just want to, no, that's not your fault. All right, so tell us a little bit about gourmet hot dogs. What are we making today?
So today we're going to make one of my specialties called the Dobber dog. It is known with, it's a hot dog, all beef hot dog topped with mac and cheese, bacon bits, and Parmesan.
Whoa. Okay, how do we start that?
So first
I'm going to go grab an apron really quickly. by the way.
You'll probably need
I've
one
got
over
light
there.
pants on. So
Yeah, I'm sitting at the table. I'll be okay.
You sure you don't want one?
Well, what should I do? Like, hold on. What if I do this? What if I do one of these? Watch this.
Oh, you're going to put it in your shirt? Perfect.
Gotta get a little fancy with it.
There you go.
All right, so.
Do people still do that?
I feel like I've seen it. Yeah. I feel like occasionally.
People
right,
other
so-
than my daughter.
Yeah.
Typically on my truck I do grill these dogs, but because we don't have a propane burner in here, they're gonna have to be ungrilled today.
That's fine.
That's
so
cool.
you'll have to forgive that. They don't have that nice little
That
backyard
char.
crunch you
Honestly,
have.
honestly, I don't know. I don't like the black chariness. Do you-
Really?
do you
So
like
don't get charred, but they have that
Okay.
nice, that
Yeah,
nice
that
crunch,
snap.
that
a
snap.
little harder on
Yeah,
the snap.
Yeah,
Not
that's
the
it.
bend and snap.
Not the
Okay.
bend and snap. So you're gonna start with your hot dog, but you see, I use all seasoned water, seasoned in my water here.
Well, I
It's
can
not just
smell the
plain
seasoning.
Water. A
Right.
lot of people like to cook hot dogs in just plain water, and it pulls all of the flavor out of your hot
Interesting.
dog.
Does it?
So I use a proprietary blend, which I don't share. Because, you gotta have
I was
some
just about to ask you how do I make my hot dogs better, but you,
Yeah.
You gotta have some
never mind.
secrets. So I use a proprietary blend of spices
Okay.
in my hot dogs, as well as in my mac and cheese. So the mac and cheese, as you can see,
What?
is not just plain.
Look at that.
Oh my
and
God, look how
cheese.
creamy that is. And like, what is it when the cheese stretches?
That's stretchy
You know, like
cheese.
the cheese you see on pizza commercials.
Yeah.
yeah, the stretchability.
Yeah.
I'm always the one that asks to make mac and cheese for family meals. That's all I'm saying.
Good, I can't wait to try it. All right, so the Dobber dog has mac and cheese on it.
Mac
Oh
and
my
cheese.
God.
Cool. That is a meal in a bun.
It really is. I
What?
don't
And he
believe-
keeps putting more on there.
Oh yeah, I don't believe in getting a little dribble of toppings when you come to my shop.
Talk about gourmet.
Oh, God, I'm so glad you got the apron on.
I know, I would die if this fell on
You've seen
me.
a little bit of, yeah, when I
Wait,
do,
okay, is that how it goes?
and that is how it goes. Normally I'm all foils over there, but I'm not worried about that.
Okay.
So this is the Dobber. Let me get the
right, let me-
bacon bits and your
Okay.
Parmesan.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, that sounds so good. So how did you come up with the name Dobber Dogs?
So Dobber is a nickname, and it just so happened that because a lot of people know me as Dobber, because
Yeah.
it is a nickname, that
Sure.
it just rings.
It
But
was
it flows
easy.
well.
It
It's
just-
Dobber's
it was
Dogs.
easy.
I like it.
Yeah. It sounds really great. So how did you come up with this one? What was the,
I was doing research on different kinds of hot dogs, and I happened to see.
Oh, this kind?
Nope, that right there in your hands.
It's shake and bake, and she helps.
There you go.
Absolutely. I just happened to see one that's a similar style one that someone else had done, and I decided to add my own twist on.
You're like, I gotta perfect this. Oh my
Exactly.
gosh, how did we not make David eat this one first? Maybe I
I
should.
make David make one. I make David one as well.
Right? Woo. Is it good? Look at that. Yeah. That's how a hot dog's supposed to be. Yeah. Here, let me the other side of
I
that.
can tell that he uses like not plain water, that you season. Oh my God, that is delicious.
Yeah? I'm
grab
about
an
to
napkin
hit
real
it.
quick.
I'm about to hit it.
Is this your most popular or
So my
your
most
favorite?
popular actually is my chili dogs. So because the chili dog is a classic that everyone knows. The Dobber dog is definitely for someone that's. I get a lot more people that are willing to try a little more adventurous, something they're not used to yet. They want to try. If anyone asks, what's my favorite? Obviously, it's my signature, my Dobber dog, because That's what I'm named after.
Man,
I
that is
think that's
good.
awesome. All right, so we're gonna have part 2, of course, with him in just a moment. We're gonna make which one next?
It's called the Za dog. It's a pizza dog.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna love that. I would
Oh
too.
man, how did you know?
But in the meantime, we're gonna talk about the importance of swim lessons.